Hey, welcome to the new Smite Meta update, what you should be playing to grind ranked. I'm not a Valve game, and I'm here to tell you what's good to play in this mid-season update. The 9.5 revert has changed a few things, so I want to dive right into it. But before we start, turns out 80% of you aren't subbed. What's the deal with that? Sub if you enjoy the content and want to see more. But if you're new here, why should you listen to me? Well, I've been playing Smite as my main game since Kali rework in 2014. You might not even have known Kali had a rework, but I've been Masters consistently since Season 4, and I hit Grandmasters once in Season 7, 3 times in Season 8, twice in Season 9, and twice in Season 10. So, I hope I know a few things about grinding rank. So, with that out of the way, let's dive right into it. As always, I'll be starting with carry and moving all the way across the map to solo. Each role will have a timestamp in the description for you to click on whenever you need. My first pick is Charybdis. She's really safe, has really good jungle clear and objective damage, plus she has prot shred. Her ultimate has been changed recently, so it's a usable ability outside of running away, so keep that in mind next time you pilot the pick. For her build, you're looking at a more traditional hunter build. Crit is making a bit of a resurgence, so if you're interested in building that, I would recommend this build. However, if you're looking to something without crit, try swapping it out with Kin's and Odysseus bow. It is certainly suitable. This build also works for our next pick, On Her. He's aggressive, safe, has a lot of 1v1 potential. His first ability gives a huge area slow to buy time for you to either put out damage, wait for your team, or get away. His leap, his knockback from his 2, and his low cooldown CC immune ultimate help with his safety and his aggression. But you'll want to look to build in a different direction for this next goddess. Medusa has been destroying at all levels of play right now, and for good reason. While she is the least safe of all the characters suggested in this role, her damage potential makes up for it. I recommend looking towards the ability-based end, building Bluestone, Aussie, Jotuns, Crusher, Heartseeker, and finishing up the build with either Duality or Kin size, depending on what the other team has. If they're more tank heavy, I would look more towards the Kins. Otherwise, Duality's fine. Chernobog is my next recommendation, and he can go any of the builds I mentioned before. But his passive procs Bluestone now, and that feels really good. I would recommend going the build I recommended for Medusa, because it feels incredible on that pick. But it's your choice. Mess around with each build, pick your favorite. On top of this, what makes him good is his safety, his good CC, his global mobility, and his amazing late game. Lastly, even though you might be sick of seeing him, it's Hachiman. The god is still solid. Safe, high damage, good at all phases of the game, and there's not much more to say. I'd stick with a more traditional carry build with him, though. Moving over to supports, my first recommendation is Horus. The level of threat he brings in the early game is insane. If a carry does not respect you, you can essentially make them past tense by yourself. He has good CC, really good engage, his heal provides him with tons of safety, and his semi-global can be useful for a player who knows how to use it. This build I'm suggesting is a baseline, and as a support you have to adapt your build for specific compositions. For example, Mid-Guardian Mail for an enemy team with 2 to 3 basic attack-focused characters, and this applies for all the supports. My next pick is Terra. If you want healing, good CC, good damage, and a powerhouse for the late game, Terra has all these things. The change to her once so you don't even have to level it for it to be usable is massive for her early clear. Though, I still recommend you leveling it at level 3. The tier 2 Cloak of Concentration is a powerful item for cheap, that you can leave at tier 2 for a little while you finish your other items. Then come back to it, and either sell it or finish it off with a Mantle of Discord or Spirit Robe. My next recommendation is another aggressive support, Bacchus. He can get away with building a little bit more damage, so if that seems ideal to you, you could look towards him. He's got a fun, aggressive style that's incredibly effective right now. He's got really good engage, Intoxicate is an incredibly powerful CC, and he feels super tanky. Another aggressive powerhouse while still having a good deal of peel is Sobek. Sobek has the ability to pick someone up and throw them into your entire team, and that can be very effective. I would look much more to the same build I put up for Terra as opposed to the Bacchus build. Sobek doesn't need damage items like Chronos Pendant to be effective, so there's no reason to build them. Just focus on tanking and staying alive and keeping that CC coming out as fast as possible. My next recommendation is a mix of 2. Ares and Kuzenbo. They both do very similar things, but in different ways. They walk at you and get your relics, or they kill you. They're both very tanky. Ares is a bit more damage, but dies quicker. So, pick your poison. Moving over to mid lane, it's a bit of a mixed bag right now, but I think I can point you to a few characters that can help you. The first of which is going to be Chang'e. If this character makes it through the bans, she is insane. You should be picking her. In the late game, she has the ability to blink on a carry and kill them with 2 to 3 button presses, if they don't use their relics properly. Do more of a coin, gem of focus, and your passive makes you insanely difficult to catch. And if she isn't in your god pool right now, get some games in. She is insane right now, and can solo carry ranked games for you. Making a return in a different lane is Medusa. I'm not going to explain again why she's powerful, but same build, same reason. Morgan Le Fay is my next pick, and she is interesting. Her lack of movement ability is made up for by her movement speed and her 2 get off me buttons. She does insanely good damage right now and has super good poke, especially in the early game. Her build is similar to Chang'e's, but I would avoid Obsidian Shard, because it doesn't work as good on Le Fay as it does on Chang'e. My next pick is Agni. He has the damage, safety, and short cooldowns. Agni can run games from the mid lane. He's versatile, but I feel this build fits him well. If you want that traditional artillery-style mage, Agni could be where you go. Sort of a wild card here, Kleena has made a resurgence lately, just because of how much damage she does. I do think her best role is mid lane right now. She has really good kill potential, but if you feel unsafe, her ultimate provides a tool that means you just cannot interact with your lane opponent and walk away. Her ability to fight through the walls has made her a late-game powerhouse, and it should not be overlooked. Moving to the jungle role. Jungle is powerful and feels incredibly impactful now that 9.5 has been reverted. My first pick, to no one's surprise if you watched the last few, is Camazotz. Turns out having high damage, safety, and healing feels really good. Using his ultimate as both a chasing tool or a safety tool is also really strong. Camazotz explodes people. He's difficult to 1v1 in the late game, and he gets away with so much. My next pick is Daji. Daji is another god that is good because of her insane kill potential. Her ultimate forces beads easily. In a meta where the junglers sit around solo lane a lot of times solo laners don't buy beads. They buy teleport. So she's just got an easy gank. In the late game, she's difficult to 1v1, and she's useful throughout the entire game. My next pick is Awilix. In a solo-sided jungle meta, Awilix is a powerful goddess to play. For a similar reason to Daji. Solo laners usually don't have beads. And especially if they're playing a god with a jump, they're getting pulled. And they're dying. She has really easy ganks and feels good for almost the entire game. The only time she really struggles is on late game sieges and defenses. Every other time, she feels good. Cleo is still very effective in the jungle right now. Similar to Kama, she just has absurd damage. Her healing is really good, and so is her safety. She's also very hard to 1v1 in the late game. Her ability to slip in and out of the walls is another one that just allows her to cover so much ground and do so much damage. My last recommendation is Susano. He's back and has the same kill potential he did before 9.5. He explodes people and slips out in seconds. Overall, he's a strong, slippery pick that you need to not sleep on. Finishing it out with solo lane. Kirkulin, the angry guy. He has really good kill pressure early game, and so many people are still not used to the health changes of the game, and you can abuse the hell out of that. His engage at all points in the game is super strong, and with this early game kill potential, you can get an early lead, secure the neutrals, steal blues, and then use that lead to rotate and get your teammates a lead, securing objectives, or just zoning off objectives, getting kills, whatever it may be, and carry them to victory. But my next pick is Lane Pressure Incarnate, Surtur. This god does insane damage, he has insane safety once he gets his ultimate, and he moves so fast. His late game is a bit more difficult to pilot than some of the other picks, but with a bit of time, you'll learn it. The late game, his first ability does so much damage. He can sneak early kills onto people. His ability to use Warrior's Axe is super strong right now. His items feel good. Overall, just an incredibly strong pick. My next pick is the only woman I'm recommending for solo lane, and that's Mulan. Mulan is a kill pressure powerhouse who just wins lanes, and sometimes games all by herself. Be careful though, she's easier to gank, but she can fight back into those ganks and possibly turn it into a double kill. Also, avoid playing her into Osiris. It's by far her worst matchup. For my next recommendation, I say Chalk. Chalk is just tanky. He doesn't lose many, if any, lanes, and he just feels good to play. His dive is powerful, his movement and his gameplay are interesting and fun, his gigantic movement and attack speed slow, his mitigation through his ultimate is just massive tools for late game teamfights. Lastly, Cerberus is a sleeper powerhouse in the solo lane. He has really good kill potential and is a late game carry killing machine. If needed, he can itemize in Divine Ruin or Midgardian Mail, but don't sleep on him. He will eat up MMR. The change to being able to jump while holding someone with your ultimate feels so good, but that's just my opinion. Follow it if you wish. If you don't, I don't know, dislike the video. But let me know if you enjoy the new format of Meta Update. This is why it took longer to come out. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed.